So they're all square. They're all square. Djokovic finally goes all square with your boy Federer and your boy Nadal. But I mean, before we talk about these three guys, you see, I've always held that just for me, Federer is the greatest tennis player of all time, just in the way he played the game. Because I'm not really a numbers guy. So just based on aesthetics, I always say Federer. But the thing about Djokovic is this: I think they were saying that he's the only player to like hold like all three Grand Slams at the same time. And the thing is about Federer has, I think, the grace and the quality, and Nadal is really the king on just one surface, which is the French Open surface, which Djokovic beat him on. So I just think that when you just take everything into account, it's Djokovic's consistency and the fact that look like he's caught up with these guys now, and he's still of an age where he can easily add to it, so he can easily win more US Opens. He can, and my thing is that when Nadal physically can't do the French Open anymore, he's going to dominate the French Open. So he may now win the French Open when Nadal now moves aside. But even if Nadal holds down the French Open, he's got that Australian Open, he's got the US Open, and he can win more Wimbledons as well. So he should surpass these guys. But one thing that was funny, because that's what I want to ask us guys. If it was Nadal or Federer in the same final, would they be cheering for the opposing player as much as Djokovic? So it leads me to believe that have people really appreciated Djokovic as much as they do Nadal and Federer? Because I think Nadal and Federer, they may have the kind of look that people like, but I think for Djokovic, he's got the personality. I think Djokovic he's humorous, he's funny, and like he's basically, I think he's got a better sense of humor than Nadal, who's just a machine, and Federer, who's just supremely talented, man. But look, man, shout out to your Berrettini guy. He did his best, but golfing class. I mean, Djokovic was just on a whole other level. Like, it's as if Djokovic didn't even go to top gear. Like, once Djokovic just got serious and like, all right, let me deal with you, he beat this guy's ass. Like, there was one game that lasted like, I think like 1 minute, two minutes. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, I think one game lasted like about 1 minute, 40 seconds. I was like, what the bloody hell? So, I think that really you have to really give Djokovic a lot of credit. But that's the decision here is, with them all square now, who is the greatest? Federer for me is just a subjective thing. Because before I thought it was Sampras, because I grew up with Sampras and Agassi. But when I now saw Federer, who defeated Sampras at Wimbledon, I was like, no, Federer for me is the best tennis player I've ever seen. It's just how it's like the best football player I've ever seen is Ronaldo. You know, the greatest, but it's the best I've seen. But for Djokovic, if we now just say the greatest, maybe he needs to surpass them in terms of Grand Slams. But as of right now, he may be, if you just take everything into account with regards to his consistency, how good he's on different surfaces, and because I think Federer is much more about finesse, Nadal is much more about power. Djokovic, he combines the power with the finesse, with his backhand, his forehand. So he's almost very strong in almost every area. He doesn't have one area that he fully leans upon, whether it's the strength, the finesse, or the shots, the decisions. Man. But look, man, shout out to boy Djokovic, man. And I just think the Serbian dude, man, he's bearing down on that overall dub, man. So you guys, tell me what you think, man. Like, subscribe, one love.